What's going on, guys? We are back.
Episode 7.
Yep, November 15th. I'm finally starting to get my voice back. I certainly apologize to everybody. I sounded like shit last week, and I had to cancel last Friday night AV because I was losing my voice and I felt terrible, and I was in bed at like 6 o'clock. So I certainly apologize for that. Let me start this episode off by saying that. I'm feeling a lot better now, thankfully, and going to make it up to you guys this Friday night. I have Ryan Charpentier from Ascend AV and also the co-creator from M-Wave. And me and him will be on here this Friday night, starting at 9 p.m., talking everything audio and video. Cool stuff going on at M-Wave, stuff like that. So I'll definitely make up for missing out last week, guys. So thanks for being here tonight. How you doing, gorgeous?
Great.
Yeah, you've been in the holiday spirit as of lately.
Yeah, it's been a crazy busy week.
Callie is certainly loving it. The other kids, Kirsten is too. Chloe not so much, but Callie's certainly getting into the Christmas spirit with you. And
been working on decking the halls.
Yeah, doing something.
Running around to every store. I had a vision for our Christmas tree this year.
You guys have to let us know. Do we look any better? I mean,
he had some reconstructive surgery while he was down ill. So.
Yeah, I shaved. No,
you did get a haircut.
I did, but no, I signed up for the professional version of StreamYard, so now we're supposed to be streaming in full high definition. So I don't know. Let me know if it is an improvement. So I would appreciate that. This is our first episode with doing that. So
we got JR saying good evening. Hi, JR. We got Jared Reddings saying good evening. Hi there. Mikey, he said bah humbug.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Oh, Taylor's in the house.
Taylor says you need to line that beard up.
You know what, Taylor? In 2 weeks, I'll be scruffy. I literally get my hair cut and my face trimmed every 2 weeks, so it don't even matter if they do a bad job.
He's a hairy mofo.
Yeah, this is how Catherine likes it, so that's how she gets it. Or something like that. So, we just reached 660 subscribers, which is cool. I think we're touching like 8 countries now. For all our new subscribers, pretty much how this works is on Wednesday night, Kat and I do our thing, just about life and whatever we got going on. And then on Friday nights, I do an audio and video thing. So for any new subscribers, that's kind of the format. On Friday nights, I'm by myself, or I have a special. If he
gets cracky, he's still recovering.
Yeah, I got my medicine.
Jack says one of you looks awesome.
Jack, thank you, man. Yeah, I've been working on it, sir.
Mikey, 1,000's coming out quick. It is actually is going a lot faster than we had originally thought it would.
Yeah, we're gaining about almost like 80, 90, 100 subscribers a week. So since you brought that up, Mikey, we so for our new subscribers, we're doing a race to 1,000, which when we reach 1,000 subscribers, we're giving away some Apple AirPods. We are giving away some Visa gift cards. We got $200 gift cards. We're just dying to give away to everybody. Well, not to everybody.
Yeah.
There's got to be a disclaimer on that. We got $200 gift cards that we want to give away and a brand new pair of Apple AirPods. So all you got to do is shoot us an email. You just subscribe to the channel, shoot us an email, Living It with Scott and Kat. I just got back to some people today because I was feeling like shit and we've been tied up with work like crazy. So how were those emails, dude, that those people are writing us? They're like,
yeah, he's screenshotting me emails, and people have been very, very kind.
They're like super supportive and writing these long emails about how they've just been enjoying the podcast, enjoying this experience. I mean, I literally believe that we have like the best audience out there. And people are just, I don't know, it's like we're certainly having a connection with a lot of people, so it's awesome. So just subscribe to the channel and shoot us an email and just put race to 1,000 and you'll get entered. And we'll be giving stuff away. It looks like probably by the end of the year, which is going to be awesome.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Taylor said, what countries have people subscribe from? We were just talking about this before.
And I said I was going to write it down. And Kat goes, well, you don't have to write it down and talk about it every week. But
I guess the public wants to know.
We got Illinois, we got Indiana. So we got Canada, North America, South America. We got
It is pretty cool, but
The
he's
Venice. We got Denmark. Well,
yeah, Denmark. There's a lot of them.
and then Venice. Wait, where is Venezuela? I went to public school, but no, we counted 8 different. See, Taylor, now I'm going to write them all back down because Kat goes, no, people don't want to hear that. And sure as shit, like the first question that we get is where I had it written down, and she's like, no, don't bring that up every time. So, but no, we are up to 8 countries. I will definitely have those for you, Taylor. Now, what was Nancy? That's bugged the shit out of me. So anyway, back on the giveaway. We got like 2 full pages of people that have entered already. It looks like we'll be giving this stuff away by the end of the year, which is awesome. If you're not part of our Facebook group and just kind of want to check in on what's going on there, I think we got
Taylor's
around.
that damn cat. Sorry, my bad.
So we got around 500 people on our Facebook group. If you guys want to join, we're just chatting, or people are chatting about different stuff going on in there.
We got Kansas, Colorado, Puerto Rico. Oh yeah, Puerto Rico.
Well, yeah, well that's not countries; that's different states.
Just
Yeah,
where people are from.
Oh yeah, New York, California. We're touching quite a few different states.
JR said the video looks great, full HD. Sweet.
Awesome. Well, good that $30 a month is hopefully going to be worth it. We're taking out the kids' community college fund. We want a special thanks to our Patreons.
You guys rock.
We certainly
sponsored Scott's alcoholic beverage this evening.
Yeah, the Patreons are keeping my cup full, so I certainly appreciate that. So for the guys that are paying for the backstage pass, which I didn't have a chance to put any content on there, but we certainly appreciate the love and support through the Patreon page. Thank you very much. And we wouldn't be doing any of this without of our sponsors, to Youthman's channel, and also another the second co-creator of MWave. If you haven't got your tickets yet, Kat and I certainly have our tickets, and she's actually going to be a volunteer this year for MWave. But he gifted us the camera that you guys are watching us on. And I always mention Able Sewer Company because, I've been with them ever since I left high school. Any sewer issues in the Chicagoland area, hit us up. And then also the South Shore Plumbing.
They're the best in the biz.
Yeah.
These guys will show up around the clock. We were just talking about, speaking of Christmas, because it's been a topic a lot lately, but we were just discussing how last Christmas, we didn't even get to get started, a lot of the guys, because there was a big emergency in the city. So all the supermen went up there and the families just waited at home for them for Christmas.
Yeah, literally.
Save the day.
We got a lot of stuff going on every day of the week, from the time my eyes open to the time my eyes close. So, and also the South Shore Plumbing, Lance and John over there at South Shore Plumbing and Heating for your plumbing supply, 7256 South Exchange. Those guys have been hooking us up with parts for as long as I can remember. So special thanks to those guys, our subscribers, our patrons. All you guys make this worth our while, and we've been having a blast with it. And just the positive feedback is, because it's kind of hard kind of throwing ourselves out there every week and talking about this stuff.
Without a doubt.
So all the positive feedback certainly keeps us going. So
yes, Jackie does work a lot.
Yeah.
Are you done with that part?
Yeah, I'm done with that. We shared the race to 1,000 and all the awesome emails that we had. I couldn't believe some of those emails. That was absolutely amazing. Good evening. How was your week so far, Michael?
It's been a busy week. He was sick, healing, and then just took off working a ton.
I never missed any work when I was sick. All I do is miss the podcast, but no, I don't.
Yeah, but then you got really busy there for a minute, and
it ain't worth it for me to miss work, Michael, because I don't get to push my work off on anybody else. It just builds up for me to come back to. So unless I'm in the hospital, no, keep at it, buddy. Might as well tell everybody now, next Wednesday, we will not be doing the podcast just because we have some holiday stuff going on with family and kids and that. So we will not be here next Wednesday. But next Friday, it's going to be a good episode. I got Wayne Pamposa on the Friday Night AV from the Philippines, and very well known in the AV industry. And we're going to have a lot of fun this Friday night, a lot of fun next Friday night. So next Wednesday night, we will not see you guys, unfortunately. We will miss you guys. Hopefully, you guys have a good Thanksgiving with your families.
We got Tango in the house.
Tango,
James, what's up?
Tango's our Denmark friend. Yes. Awesome.
If you guys didn't get to see the little funny clip he made, it was crazy busy, and I just remembered that he had sent it earlier in the week, but he made it as a funny for when Scott wasn't feeling good. But if you haven't checked it out, go to our our pod or our
Our-
Facebook page. Sorry,
Oh, yeah.
show the thing.
I showed it earlier too, but there
Oh,
you
did
go.
you? Okay.
Yeah.
And
So
you could see it. It's a funny little clip he sent.
yeah, and on like our Friday night stuff where we do the because Kat helps out on Friday night. She's just not on camera. She filters through all the comments. But Coley Gray, he made my intro and my outro. So just like I said, man, the love and support from the
Very
community. We get I get a message. We get messages every day from just people in the community that are just supporting us and like, hey, how's your day going? You guys are doing awesome. I'm looking forward to the next episode. So it's certainly just it's been a lot of fun for us. Oh damn, I said fun.
Oops.
But Scott sees water leaks in his sleep, man. Yeah. If I sleep, that's true. I've always had a terrible time sleeping, especially the last
James
couple of
says,
years.
What's up, guys? Been loving the podcast. Thank you much.
Awesome, man. Thank you. Thanks for just being part of the community and hanging out with us. It's
James said, glad to see you're feeling better.
I'm almost 100%. I'm back around the house talking shit to everybody and bossing Callie around and having her clean, doing what I'm supposed to do.
Michael's, oh, why does it keep clicking off right away? What am I doing wrong here? Michael says, you guys are game changers. Thanks for the inspiration.
Well, that means a lot to us, no doubt. We got some messages too, people that are excited for meeting us at M-Wave. So, well, if you're going to M-Wave, you're definitely going to meet Kat because she's going to be working the registration desk.
I might be signing you in for that.
Yep. So, and then I will be roaming around aimlessly, doing whatever I like. So this week's episode, we are going to step in our time machine, and you guys can come along with us. And we're both 80s babies. So just sharing some cool stuff, that we grew up through. And then, whatever your guys' favorite memories from the 80s and 90s are. And just kind of have a cool laid back conversation, and just kind of chat of what her memories were and what my memories are. Kat shared some stuff in these pictures. I didn't really look through them, and then I shared some stuff, and so it'll be kind of a surprise.
They're just
on both
stock
of our
photos
ends
that we found, but just stuff that like hits us like memories from a kid, and I'm sure you guys could probably relate to some of it as well.
So if you guys have been liking the content that we're putting out on Wednesdays or Fridays, or just we certainly appreciate all of the subscribers, all the likes. Obviously, that just helps out with the YouTube stuff. So if you take a minute to do that, we certainly appreciate that.
Jared said, just got my M-Wave ticket. We'll see you there.
Awesome. That's what's up.
And
so
Michael said, yes, sir. We met at M-Wave 23.
Yeah, these they keep getting bigger and bigger. M-Wave, I believe for Ryan and Michael are going to end up being it's already been a huge success, but I think those guys, they're on awesome track for what they're doing. So I'm certainly looking forward to it. For everybody messaging me about the Base Brings Us Together, I got some new stuff that I'm going to be doing this year. Details are still kind of fuzzy. So everybody that's asking me for a date because you got to plan flights or hotels, I certainly appreciate that.
I when you started talking about having people over for this thing, I certainly didn't think it was going to be people flying. I mean,
yeah, she's surprised that people fly in and got
it's
rooms.
Just our house. What's the big deal to listen to some speakers? That's crazy.
The last couple of years has definitely blown her mind that people are like, I just got in from Texas, or I just flew in from Canada.
2 hours here and then fly back home. Like that's
or I got a room for the weekend. So yeah, definitely. So guys, I'm working with everybody that kind of helps me out with the situation, just make sure that all of our schedules kind of intertwine and work good.
Jack wants to know, what is M-Wave?
M-Wave is the Midwest audio and video event that Michael Stevens and Ryan Charpentier started. This will be their third year. It's like an audio show, but it's a little bit different. That it's all pretty much home theater based instead of 2-channel audio based, and it's a lot more like intimate setting. I mean, we're not holding hands and shit, but what I'm saying is it's more of like you feel like more like a family,
like buddies.
Yeah,
like you're meeting up with your buddies for like a big thing, from what it sounds like.
Yeah. So Kat's seen a bunch of pictures from last year. I went to it last year by myself, and then Kat heard about all the fun I had and seen a bunch of pictures and seen there was other ladies there and just a bunch of stuff going on. And it's But what it really is really it's you just don't sleep for 3 days because the event goes on all day, and then all the guys get together at night at either local home theaters, or you guys go out for movies or go out for dinner or go out for drinks. And in my case, I went out gambling all night, and then yeah, so pretty much for 3 days, all it is audio and video and drinking and eating and just hanging out. So it's in Kansas City. You can just you can Google it as well for a bunch of details, but it's $75 for the whole weekend. Gives you unlimited access. I'm not sure exactly any hours, but Youth Man Michael Stevens, um, he promotes it a lot because he's one of the co-creators. And I'm going to have Ryan Charpentier on this Friday night, which is the other co-creator and the owner of Ascend AV. So, no, awesome event. So I didn't make it the first year, but I made it last year. Certainly making it this year. So they went from like, and don't quote me on this, but around 80 members to around 300 or 400 members, and now they're projecting around 1,000 people are coming out. So they're no, they're rocking it, man. It's awesome. It's
I hope they hit that or get bigger and get more than that.
They're at a huge convention center, and they got big names out there like JVC and Perlison and JTR and Stereo Integrity, and there's a lot of cool shit going on out there. So if you're big in the home theater, what are you laughing about?
Oh, I was just sharing that. Well, hold on, I'll get to that in a second. But Michael was
Taylor. I just read Taylor's. Taylor, your mom didn't send me the picture, dude. I believe. There's this. I don't know. What would you say? I probably look like a young David Hasselhoff, I would say, in my Burger King days. Is that what you would think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean, all the women were certainly going crazy.
Yeah.
So, but Taylor's mom, Sue, which is like a sister to me, I've known her forever. She has this amazing picture of me, which I believe she keeps in her family safe, and brings it out once a year, but it hasn't been shared this year. So
next time she shares it, we're gonna have to screenshot it and show everybody because Taylor comes in here talking about
because Taylor, that wasn't
about?
in the 90s. What are we in 2023 right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
it was the 90s.
No, I worked at Burger King in 2000, and then I started with Able in 2020. Oh shit, hold on, I'm 39. I started with Able when I was 16, went full time at 17, so 22 years. Yeah, so I was at working at Burger King like 2000. See, Taylor, that wouldn't even go for tonight, dude. Oh, we're backed up on comments. We're gonna get to the 80s and 90s talking here in a second. We just don't like to leave nobody behind.
Okay, and I'm messing this up here. Okay, I got it.
What do we got?
We had a lot of class of 99s. Oh, we got some 84s, 86. Class of 83. Yeah.
My first Wednesday off, haven't been able to throw that one up. That's for my cousin Nick. Hey, congratulations, man, on your little man. That's awesome. So I know having a little one certainly changes your life. It changed my life. So congratulations. I haven't seen you face to face in a hot minute, but I've certainly seen the pictures, man. My first Wednesday off, haven't been able to catch Catherine.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is your seventh time on here, girl.
My one job.
My first Wednesday off, haven't been able to catch much of your live feeds. To be honest, I totally forgot until Royland playing with my phone. Turned you all on. Much love, guys. Hey, man, I certainly appreciate it. That's my cousin, man. Obviously, we go way back. So
you guys have the same last name.
Yeah. It's even spelled the same.
Class of 02, class of 90, class of before the earth cooled. That's great.
That's awesome. James, it's great to see an audio show that caters to home theater enthusiasts. Hope we can make it out there this year. Yeah, hey James, no doubt. Yeah, and it was actually one of your emails too, man, that I read and I shared with Kat today. It's just real heartfelt, man. That was awesome. Of that, it's funny on the giveaway that we're doing that people weren't just most people weren't like enter me to win. Everybody had something super nice to say and just real supportive. So hey James, we'll be out there for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So yeah, hopefully we can meet up and hang out. It'll be awesome.
I scrolled by this one earlier. Scott, don't forget Atmos speaker setup pics. I don't know what that means. Do you? Yeah,
he messaged me privately. Yeah, I will certainly get those out to you, Jared, probably tomorrow. Just finally just getting my life somewhat back in order, but I haven't forgot about you, brother. You are my very long to-do list.
And then Tango said, to put the record straight, Mark Z. And Facebook doesn't connect people one bit. This type of social media podcast is what connects people for real. Oh, real.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Hey, that's how we got connected with you, man. You're all the way out in Denmark, so. All right, Catherine, you are slightly older than me, so
What is it? 700?
Yeah, you're like 700 days older than me, so yeah, I mean, the shit that I learned in 700 days, it's amazing. It seems like forever. So when I was downloading your pictures into the folder, I was like, what the fuck is this? Oh, I don't think you're supposed to say fuck on
I don't
these.
think you can. I don't think you.
No, but I think it takes you out of the algorithm for having a potty mouth. So,
Naughty.
well, that's fine. I don't give
know
a
how
shit.
to take this off now. What did I just do?
No, just hit. Here we go. Here we go. I got you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
It's
We're Catherine.
Oh, sorry.
See, she had a couple days off, so now she's
I'm oily, or no, what
no, you're not oily. You're
I'm
rusty. You're oily.
Okay.
That's your other job, honey. All right.
I'm rusty.
Okay. All right.
Oh man, I got the BK pic.
Oh no.
Taylor sent it to me. All right, guys, who wants to see I have to put it up here.
Yeah, but now you're gonna have all these women on here fighting over me if there's any women on here.
All right, are you guys ready? Is it gonna show it?
Oh.
Okay.
You know, I think I look a little bit more like
Hold
Brad
on.
Pitt. It ain't. Oh, see, I wish
it's too blurry.
It is blurry.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll post that on the Patreon page. No. Oh, is that Brad? No, that's me. I thought that was Brad Pitt.
There we go.
Yeah. Whew. Man, I tell you.
Look at that stud muffin. Okay, it keeps going blurry.
Lucky you.
Oh, you were giving the peace sign too. You're so cool.
Yeah, well, I used to
Thanks, Taylor.
I used to be the janitor for the Beatles. I cleaned all their porta potties.
James says, looks like Elvis.
Yeah, see, you know, and I get that a lot. I get that a lot. So anyway,
business up front, party in the back.
So like I said, Catherine shared some thoughts and pictures of stuff that reminded her of the 80s and 90s, and I did as well. This came up as a topic that one of our subscribers was sharing. We're just talking about back in the day, so that's why we kind of chose this as a topic for tonight.
We've been talking about it a whole lot lately.
Yeah, we've been talking about.
Jack says looks like Dracula.
Yeah, I just. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
First picture, Catherine.
Well, I'm very proud of this. This is my whole week so far has been devoted to decking the halls for the family. So I'm very proud of this tree. Yeah.
So actually, this first picture has nothing to do with the 80s and 90s, except for somebody that was built in the 80s. Built this, it. But yeah. Oh, I gotta share it first. There we go.
Here's our beautiful Christmas tree.
Catherine's been talking about having a tree like this forever. So
yeah.
This has nothing to do with the 80s and 90s,
It doesn't, but I'm very proud of it. Yeah, like for the last 3 years, I'm like, I want to get a new tree. I want to do something different. And then every year I'm like, I just don't have the energy for that this year. And this year was the year I finally was like, I'm going to go to the store and buy all the things. So that'd be our Christmas tree. That's it. I just wanted to show everybody. I'm proud of it.
Well, I think you did a beautiful job. And Kelly actually had an amazing time with you. So, and you guys had a lot of talking to do during it. I was eavesdropping on you guys' conversations and listened to a 6-year-old and you're 29, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 6-year-old and a 29-year-old. It was amazing. All right, Catherine. So your first picture that you would like to share of your past.
I don't think they're in any particular
No, they're not. But I didn't even know what the hell that was when I seen that.
So, I was like, post the Christmas. I only had a couple of nostalgic Christmas pictures, but this is like,
I've never seen anything like that in my life.
80s Christmas tree, garland. Like my grandmother had this.
What is that? Candy canes and lifesavers?
It's supposed to be like lifesavery and
no shit. I've never seen it before in my life. I do remember this candy.
Yes, my grandmother had this candy all the time too.
I certainly remember that.
We did popcorn, Mickey said.
Yeah, we'll go through all the comments too. We won't forget anybody's comments. We'll go through all the comments when we're done with these pictures. I don't even know what movie this is. What year were you born, Kat? Like, is this from the 70s?
Okay, who can name this movie?
Not me.
Mikey said every Graham had that tin. True story.
Yeah, and a lot of people had those popcorn tins too. I remember in Christmas time. What the hell movie is it? Who is that in there?
I want to see if anybody knows this movie.
who's the I don't know, my eyesight.
This was my favorite,
sucks.
most favoriteest Christmas movie. Probably in the running still today. Does anybody know what this movie was? Anybody at all? Maybe not.
Is that Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton?
It's Dolly Parton.
Is it?
It's not Kenny Rogers. I don't remember his name though.
Shit, dude. I have no idea.
I guess nobody knows it.
No, why would you share it with us?
I don't, because it was we're talking.
No, I mean, why?
Jared got it. Smoky Mountain Christmas with Dolly Parton, yes.
I didn't say why did you share it. I was like, why don't you share with us the name since nobody knew? No, I wasn't giving you shit about it. I was just...
I'm going to start talking crap on the stuff that you shared. Okay, pal?
Oh, you just wait until you see what I shared.
But yes, Smoky Mountain Christmas. It's probably still in my top.
Oh, we watched it a couple years ago.
Yeah, I remember. I was like, "Oh, this is my favorite movie."
Yeah, because that was your favorite Christmas song, the Dolly Parton song, right? The Hard Candy Christmas, or no?
I don't know that song came from that movie. I don't remember, but yeah, I just had him play while we were doing the tree. My favorite Christmas song was "Hard Candy Christmas" by Dolly.
My Christmas jams come from Kenny Rogers. Oh.
And of course, everybody knows Home Alone. Somebody said something up here about it, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Callie likes this movie. I think everybody liked that movie.
Jared said that's a classic. My mom and sister loved it. Maybe it was just like a ladies' movie. I don't know. And as a kid, I just remember loving that movie so much.
And I think guys like Dolly Parton too.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably for two reasons.
Her personality and her hair?
Yeah.
She's got really big hair, don't she?
She does.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Mark says mine is Die Hard.
That is an amazing Christmas movie.
I know. I just watched this in a movie. People were joking about it. I know that's like a controversial thing. Like people are like, it's not a Christmas movie. And other people are like, it is. There's a Christmas party.
Yeah. And Bruce Willis was one of my favorite actors. So it's kind of terrible to watch him, kind of make his downfall now.
James, Coat of Many Colors is our favorite Dolly Parton Xmas movie ever.
So, Catherine, explain this lunch that you love so much. Why is that pretzel so little?
It's nostalgia. Like everybody had these square pizza day.
Yeah, I like that pizza. Well, I mean, I haven't had it in a long time. And that milk was all right.
School.
Is that fruit cocktail?
Yeah. On Fridays at my school, you could get, after everybody was done eating, you could go back up there and buy another piece of that pizza.
Oh, so you've always had money?
Oh, yes. Yeah, I think it was like 50 cents or something.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you had that silver money. Oh, Catherine, this is not a rated R or rated X podcast. What does that say?
It says boobless.
Is this what you and your friends used to text
you
each
can
other?
Write hello. You can spell all kinds
Oh,
of
you can write
things.
hello, but you chose boobless, huh?
I didn't write that. I found the picture.
Interesting.
Yeah, elementary school.
Me and my friends would write Bible scriptures to each other on the calculators upside down.
Bible scripture, sure.
I have no idea what these are.
There's some scratch and sniff stickers. Like that one would smell like grapes, right? Yeah. I think that's why I seen it. I'm like, oh, scratch and sniff, scratch and sniff stickers. That one smells like pizza, probably.
I vaguely.
Yes,
remember.
Mike even said scratch and sniff. Scratch and sniff. Yeah. Would Gremlins be a Christmas movie?
So what's that one smell like? A piece of chicken? Is that really?
Maybe.
That it says well done, and then you scratch it and you get to smell chicken the rest of the day?
There's a bubblegum one too, I think.
Well, yeah, everybody likes to smell bubblegum, but like, oh, well done. Now you get to smell this piece of chicken? And then what's that one smell like? A motorcycle? What's a motorcycle smell like? That's awesome.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah, that's just weird. Oh, scratch the motorcycle and smell it. Okay.
What does the dynamite one smell like?
Oh, you had me watching this show on the rerun channel.
Reruns. I watch this, I think, every day after school. You always wanted to see him get those big items, the big ticket items.
And you're a fantastic shopper now. I mean,
Yeah.
so watching these shows for all those years,
All those
did
years, it just primed me.
you? Okay. I don't remember too much of the show, but I do remember a couple years ago you had me watching a bunch of these
It was
reruns.
great.
I didn't have cable. We didn't have cable out where we lived. Oh my god.
Everybody knows
This
this.
is awesome.
Everybody. Even my kids, they have like updated versions of it.
Oregon Trail. You play on a 300-pound computer this game, and you broke an axle, your oxen died, everybody ran out of food.
Remember? Oh, this is why I picked this picture of this, because what were we talking about with Kirsten the other day? And I was trying to remember the word dysentery.
I don't even know, what is dysentery?
It's like you get it like a stomach parasite or something from drinking dirty water. But we were making a joke with Kirsten, and I said something about dysentery, and then I told you guys, I'm like, it's from Oregon Trail.
Yeah, I remember you had the floppy drive, which was wow. That's a blast from the past, that's
Dan
for sure.
says they have one for iPhone now. Yeah, I think
I have a handheld game of this you bought me. Or of Oregon Trail.
Yeah, I think you're right. I totally forgot.
Wow.
Oh, you did it twice.
Sorry. Yeah, the editor on this programming, he's what the hell is this?
It's an inchworm. You sit on it and you bounce, and then like the body like moves and.
Wow, I've never seen. Did you have one of these?
I did, and it inches you forward as you sit on it, and you just bounce, and it moves you forward.
And it's only $15.
I know. I can't believe it was $15. That thing would be probably $60 in the store now for sure.
Wow, I've never seen that before. Well, that's cool. Look at you go, girl. Is that a picture of you on it?
No, could be, maybe.
Oh, that's that good quick. That's that powder when it hits you. Yeah.
The canned. Mm-hmm. You had to have like a knife or a spoon to.
And then it get all rusty and stuff at the top too. You have
to pry that lid open.
Flake a little bit of that in there. Wow. What Jared say? Sisterhead? The inchworm thing? Man, I've never even heard of that.
Because you're not cool, man.
What did Mikey say he had in Iraq?
I think that he was talking about the video game.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't see any of the comments, Kat, so you got to keep up.
Mikey didn't have that. He had the big wheel, though. I think I had one of those, too. I remember riding one. Maybe it was my uncle's or somebody's.
Why did I share that again? What the hell's going on?
I don't know. You're fired now. I'm screwing up my job. You're screwing up your job.
The starter jackets. And the Hornets one, too. That was certainly a very popular one. I remember that. The pullover starter jackets. Did you have one?
I did. I think I had two. I know I was even though I don't know why.
You're a big sports fan.
I like the Rockies. I think I had that one. And I'm not a sports fan.
Okay. Rockies. What game do they play? What sport?
Baseball.
Oh, okay. I'm surprised you even knew that.
And we're gonna come up on that because there's something else in here. And then I feel like there was another one I had. Yes, they were elite, Jared. Everybody like wanted those things. I think I had to con my grandma out of it or something.
See, I've never heard of this either. Man, we're only 2 years apart.
You had to have heard of party lines. I know I've told you this story before. When me and my friends, we were really young, way too young to be calling these things what we seen on the TV.
What's he drinking? A daiquiri?
Something.
He's holding a pineapple. But they're
actually I shouldn't even tell the story. I don't know that my mom ever even found out about it.
And your mom's watching right now too, so
she was going to be on. So me and my friends, we were very young, and we found this number for the party lines on. Sorry, Mom.
Well, let's spill the beans, girl. This is like Taxi Cab Confessions.
So it's adult party lines.
Whoa.
And so we got the number, and we started calling it. And it was just absolute craziness. But
is this number still good?
I don't know. It could be.
Let me try it.
But so we didn't realize that it cost like $2.99 a minute or whatever. And her mom got the phone bill and like lost it. Did anybody else as a kid call party lines? Like, I can't be the only one. He's calling. It's not going through yet.
Oh man, they might have took that stuff off. They probably got your money and ran. That sucks.
Oh, you know what?
We could have had them join in on the party with all of us tonight.
It didn't even complete the
No,
call.
it didn't even do nothing.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Anyway.
Is that the guy with the real screechy voice?
Yeah. Does anybody know what this is?
I don't know what this is.
So, another thing. Sorry, Mom.
And you know your mom's watching tonight too, because she even messaged and said, I'm waiting at 9 o'clock.
So this I want to know if anybody knows what this is. They have to. It was like a big thing on USA.
Shit, I can't remember his name now.
It's
not. That's go. Yeah, that's Go for Godfrey. Yeah.
But that is Rhonda Shearer, and she was the host of Up All Night on USA. And my mom was very particular about what I watched on television.
You should see what she watches now, Brenda.
And so she would have murdered me if she would have known like I was up watching. She'd be like in lingerie or wait, did I get is that her? Oh, maybe I snagged the wrong picture because he's saying it's Sydney Bernstein. No, it's supposed to be Rhonda Shearer. That's what I looked up. Up All Night was her show. Maybe I did get it wrong. But anyway, that's what I was thinking of is she had a inappropriate late night show on USA that I wasn't supposed to watch. So that's probably why I remember it because I was breaking the law. That's
why your mom was buying you Socrates because she knew you were watching
Well, this was later than that.
You were watching. No, because... Hey guys, so I looked up the Socrates. I was going to buy one and do a review on it, but I won't spend $60 on it because it looked kind of stupid. So,
it's just educational.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, and it was from back in the day for sure. So, see, I don't know what this is either.
I'd watch USA Up All Night after I got home from the skating rink.
And what's Quantum Leap? It looks like a sci-fi kind of thing?
Yeah, kind of. He time traveled, but into other people's lives to try to fix like their mistakes every day. And there's pictures too. I know my mom had pictures of me and it's somewhere around this house, but every day after school, I'd come home and watch this. Jared loved this TV show. It was awesome. Really good show.
Oh man.
Now everybody knows.
Everybody had one of these.
Pagers.
Dang. Somebody hitting up your line on a Friday night. Well,
it's kind of
let's say in the 90s. Oh, yeah, then maybe. Yeah.
It's
13, 14 years old.
Crazy to think that cell phones really, like mainstream cell phones, haven't been around unless you had like money, like bag phone or car phones. But cell phones themselves really aren't that old. Because when Kirsten was a baby, I had a pager still. And
pagers suck too because then you got to go find a payphone and a bunch of people blocking the payphone or payphone at work or taking your money. Yeah, but that was crazy.
Jack never had a pager. I thought everybody had those.
I had one for a short time and it was cheap. I think it was only a few bucks a month or whatever, but they were kind of a pain in the ass.
Jared said pagers.
Yeah, I was never that.
But that just like with the calculator, if you wanted to send like boob or hello or something like that, you could also just spell it just like the calculator.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to go through all that to
Yes,
spell boob to somebody. This must have been a girl. Were these all your man crushes back when you were
it was
13 years
old? It was a big girly magazine.
Was it? 3 Centerfold You'll Love? Oh, dang.
Those were the it guys of the 90s.
Is one of those guys off of Boy Meets World? Because I used to watch Boy Meets World because of Topanga. I thought she was a really nice girl.
Really nice girl.
Yeah. Okay. Bob. So you're watching all these late night television shows, watching these magazines? Dang.
The skating rink. Oh. Those was the days.
Man. I do miss the skating rink.
I feel like everybody local, because we had one back in the day. I feel like everybody has stories of the roller rink that we had here. It was good times.
Yeah. And our roller rink had a good sound system too. That's why I like to go there.
And then if you didn't get asked to get couple skated with, you'd be all butthurt. And
Really? Yeah, I did. Yeah. Everybody knew I kind of pushed them away just because, I was a real good looking guy back then and I was kind of doing my thing. Did you see my Burger King picture?
I did see your Burger King
Okay,
picture.
that's
I
good.
actually had at least one birthday party here.
Where?
Thanks, Mom, at the not here in this picture, but our local roller rink.
Yeah, they turned it into like a church or something now, don't they?
No, I think it's like a banquet hall or something.
Oh.
Jared, the skating rink was always a good time. Oh, show. Got
Jared's sister had that magazine subscription too. That's fun.
Got a broken nose at my local roller rink. Ooh, ouch. Jack, we used to have one on the south side.
I've heard of this before. I've never seen one in person.
You've heard of it because I've probably talked about it so much. So I think they made it an updated new version of it, but it definitely could not be nearly as cool as the old one.
Did you?
So I had both of those, and I remember.
What's the other thing?
It's like a.
I've never heard of that. I've heard of the Teddy Ruxpin.
Yeah, I don't remember what he was called. Does it say on there? But I remember sitting.
Land of Gondo? No, I don't. Dude, my vision sucks.
Yeah, I remember sitting on that thing trying to ride it, and I think I broke it.
I seen the funniest thing on YouTube the other day where this guy bought a Woody character from Toy Story. He reprogrammed what it says and took it back to Walmart. He goes,
I seen that, and the chicks at the register
he's like, howdy, partner, you got me all bricked up.
Mikey said I would put Michael Jackson tapes in the Teddy Ruxpin, and that thing would jam. Yeah, so you would put a cassette player in its back, and it would tell you stories.
A cassette tape.
What did I say?
A cassette player. He's already got one built in his back.
Cassette tape.
I've heard of him a lot, not just from you talking about, but I've never actually seen one in person.
Pound puppies, yes. The never ending story. This is another one. We were talking last week. Was it last week about movies you didn't watch?
Mm-hmm.
This is another classic he has not seen. Popples, yes, I remember those. I told him, he's like, give me some things and so I'm looking, I'm like, I literally could go on forever with this because there's so much stuff.
Oh yeah, with the 80s and 90s stuff, we both, we just try and, obviously every Wednesday night we try to keep this around an hour to not tie up everybody's evening. And so when we were talking about it, we both had 100 ideas. So, but yeah, I've never heard of this.
Yeah, so I just kind of threw in all my most fondest things that, other than the scratch and smell stickers, I was like, oh, that'd just be cool to throw in there. But
I've heard of scratch and smell stickers, obviously. I've just never seen one with motorcycles and chickens on it.
You're going to have to sit down and watch this movie someday, though, because it's another classic. It's weird.
Do I got to pull out the VCR?
I'm sure they've got it on disc. The Breakfast Club, best 80s film ever.
Everybody knows about this.
Atreyu, yeah.
And you could spell boobs on it if you wanted to.
Yeah, I could. Jack says I used to buy all this shit for my daughter. Yeah, well, I am a girl, so it don't really make sense. A lot of this stuff is kind of.
I don't think I ever had a Light Bright, but everybody knew about them for sure. Do any of our girls have a Light Bright? I don't think they do they?
Mikey says I was too busy sniffing markers.
Yeah, I was sniffing the rubber cement, so I was there right along with you, Mikey.
Gem and the holographics.
Was this had to be another girly thing, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I've never. That's an all-girl band. It looks like.
Yeah, I used to have the dolls and watch the cartoon, and she had these cool star earrings you just push into her head. I remember that. You should dress up like that. So there's going to be another picture. Or wait, did I put that one in here? I don't know. We'll see. Rainbow Bright. Yep, that was another. Oh. This was supposed to be at the roller rink. It's an arcade. An arcade, yeah.
Man, I love the arcade.
Go back to the roller rink. Go play some games. Go back here. Get some pizza.
I love the roller.
I miss those days. Yeah.
Every time we go to Vegas, we've never went to that place, and we should. They got the huge arcade out there, with 1,000 games in it or whatever, and you just pay per
I
hour.
don't think you've ever even mentioned it. I
Yeah,
didn't know they
it's
had
at the
an arcade.
industry. Yeah, it's a huge attraction out there. We should go. I'll go to Vegas tonight. I don't care.
Stop.
No, I would. You know I would. I'd leave right now. And this was your 7th birthday party?
So this is funny because right before Halloween, Callie had 2 different costumes. She was a unicorn and then she was like a cat with me. And she was complaining about her costumes. I said, you are very lucky at the costume choices you have now. I said, when we were kids, you got this creepy mask and like a plastic little cape you threw over yourself for your costumes. And I showed her this picture. I'm like, this is what they look like. And she goes, oh, that looks really cool. I'm like, that's creepy as heck.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like that before.
Yeah, but do you remember the Halloween costumes back then?
Yeah.
They were the majority of them, unless you made up your own, was these like little plastic smocks you threw over and these big creepy.
Yeah, but all the shit was cheap too. Now you go to Spirit and it's like
$60.
Yeah, for one kid.
Oh, Mikey, those costumes were creepy. Yeah.
This is what's up right here. You shared this.
Yes.
Yeah, this is like educational stuff right here.
And look, he's wearing a Metallica tee.
Mm-hmm. And AC/DC, I'm down with that.
I could just hear him.
I could just hear you like in your teenage years talking like these guys. Yeah, definitely. I was down with Beavis and Butthead for sure.
Jared couldn't see nothing out of those masks. No. They were the worst. Jordache jeans. You still own some of those, don't you?
You still got your Jenkos, right? Yeah.
Oh, that's what else I should have put. Jenkos. I love those things.
MTV used to be cool back in the day. And then they got all...
Yeah, now it's all reality shows.
Yeah, it was. I used to watch it back in the day with the music videos and that, but yeah, all that new shit they do like the last 10 years sucks. I mean, I think it sucks.
I feel like I hear somebody in the stairs.
What, do you have a crush on Ken Griffey? What's this about?
Jenkos are cool again. They are? Guess and Pepe.
So why'd you share a picture of Ken Griffey?
Well, because I used to... somebody's up there. We're being stalked by our children, I think. I used to have a red lunch pail, and I collected baseball cards. And then go to the next one. Is it on there? Yeah. So I would get those baseball cards that had the little pink bubble gum in them. And I mean, I was a huge tomboy growing up. So just with the neighborhood boys, we would switch out all these.
I used to collect cards too.
Yeah. But then you like had like you're just a little kid thinking like, I'll trade you my Daryl Strawberry for the...
Dang, you know Daryl Strawberry?
Yeah, like
Listen to you, girl.
I used to collect all these. And then that guy, what's the other ones? Yeah, so it was like, I'll trade you that. You're like, no way, I'm not trading you that for that card. And I mean, we treated those cards like shit, so they weren't nothing anyway. We just thought we were really cool.
Dang, I didn't know you collected baseball cards.
Yeah.
Man.
Does that make me even cooler?
That is super cool. You know what the problem is now is baseball cards are expensive as heck.
Well, they're still... when I was pulling these up, I seen somewhere they were on sale for like 89 cents or something. So somebody's still selling these things.
You want to read some of those comments? I can't read that.
Boone's Farm. Oh yeah.
Catherine and that Strawberry Fields.
Yeah. My mom's here, so...
Well, you've already let everything else out of the bag tonight. I think Brenda...
You know what else? Mom, sorry. Like, I wasn't allowed to watch The Simpsons, and I was really young. I remember... Do you remember Benny Hill? It's really old, but they played reruns when I was real young, and I wasn't supposed to be watching that at all. He was like a very inappropriate...
Man, you got to give your mom a heart attack today.
No, he was a very inappropriate old man. It was like a comedy show. Yeah, I would sneak and watch that too.
What else we got here? Yeah, all the kids are running around like it's 1998. Beavis and Cornholio. I had a ton of baseball cards, football cards. Still have the best ones safe in the binder. Yeah, you know what? That's smart of you, Jared, because I had a lot of cool cards, man, that I didn't treat too well. And
looking them up in the Beckett. I don't think I ever got one of those, but I thought it was really cool. Like the boys that I traded with, they had that, and you're like, oh my god, my card's worth
$9.
Yeah. Jared loved Benny Hill. Yeah. I don't remember much about it. I just knew I wasn't supposed to be watching it, and I was very rebellious in a lot of the stuff my mom did.
It's super cool that you shared this too.
Yeah.
Pogs, man. Oh, that was, I remember before school we'd all be flipping pogs or bouncing pogs, and
the Benny Hill show was freaking hilarious. You never seen that?
Mm-mm.
He had like a that ditty is in my head right now. His opening, like it was like a I don't know, never mind, forget it. I'm scaring everybody away right now.
Pogs, man. I haven't talked about or thought about Pogs in a long time. What the hell was this?
It was in the 80s. It was like a popular
race car game?
Yeah, you like had the thing in it. You had to keep it in between.
I remember playing like this arcade game like this, but I never seen one that small with a steering wheel and a gear shifter like that before.
Or wait, I was thinking maybe that was
from Playboy After Dark. Oh, that's for the late night show, Jack.
Yeah, the theme song from Benny Hill is classic. It is. And then that's and I haven't seen that in so many years, like ridiculous amount of years, and I can hear it in my head. I'm gonna have to show you.
Tango says old TV show called Allo.
I don't think I've heard of that.
I had that little game and accidentally broke it. Man, I've never made that steering wheel so little. That's funny.
I'm pretty sure that was the 80s, and it was my uncles that I played with, unless it was my brothers in the 90s. I don't know. But yeah, I think it's more 80s.
So you're
like sitting there going like this, breaking the thing up. Blockbuster.
Man, those new releases.
Jack said Playboy had great music.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They had good articles too and good crossword puzzles.
Oh.
Blockbuster. I might still have a card somewhere. Man, new releases, going in there, checking out movies for the weekend.
French, German, British, Whitcomb. Oh, the one you said.
Yeah, Allo.
Yeah.
I had Jose Canseco, $90. Oh, man. A lot of cool cards too, man.
Yeah, I know. Just think of like all these cards we had when we were a kid. We just mistreated them, and like they were like banging around in this little lunch pail that I had. I thought it was so cool. Yeah, they might have been worth something now. Who knows?
Renting VHS tapes to dub them. Tango said we should look that up. Yeah, Tango, man, we certainly get into checking out new things. So when we get a chance, man, we'll look it up, brother. And then, man, Blockbuster, man, a lot of memories. Everybody on here knows about Blockbuster.
I was just telling him.
Oh, now we're into my stuff.
I was just telling him because we had Video 50 in the town that I was in, that I grew up in. And I was like, do you remember when you could, like the video store that we went to, you could rent like a VHS player in a suitcase?
Yeah, I never
I have
remember
no
that.
idea what you're talking about. I'm like, okay, that must have just been our little town store.
Now we'll talk about my stuff growing up. And I learned a lot from this. Was he a pastor? He wasn't a pastor, was he? Do you know who this is?
You've talked about him a lot.
Wow, you don't know. I mean, just by looking at him, you don't know?
Hickory Dickory Dock.
Yeah.
I think you might have shown me some clips of his.
Yeah, Andrew Dice Clay. Yeah. He got a little weird later on in life, but I mean, when the 80s and 90s to me, I mean, speaking about stuff that you shouldn't be watching as a kid, certainly. So, yeah, I learned stuff about life from this fine gentleman. Back to the Future was one of my favorite movies growing up, so I had to share that.
Well, I can't even believe you watched it. You haven't watched any other movies.
Yeah, Mikey, you're right, man. Yeah, what Andrew Dice was talking about back in the day, you're not talking like that nowadays, that's for sure. Did you all wear boots to school in the snow? Yeah, I did, certainly. Kat, did you wear boots to school in the snow?
I remember a lot of things.
Because you used to walk to school uphill both ways.
Downhill, 5 miles.
No, you walked uphill both ways. Yeah. I mean, most hills work uphill and downhill, but you went uphill both ways.
Yep.
So, yeah, definitely. I mean, still Back to the Future is a classic for me. I still watch that shit to this day. Bone Thugs and Harmony, man. Crossroads and that.
That was the stuff.
I grew up listening to all that stuff.
I listened to it on my CD Walkman.
Yep. Bone Thugs and Harmony, man. That was, I don't know. I still listen to those guys to this day. Definitely a blast from the past on some of that music. Oh. So my first car was a 1986 Firebird. It didn't look nothing like, well, it looked a lot like this one, just not certainly as nice. And my first car, a blue 1986 Firebird. that I worked at Burger King for a while to buy. And I wanted to go faster, and I couldn't pay nobody to make it go faster. So
you tore it apart.
I completely,
He's told me this story.
yeah, in my parents' garage, I just completely tore everything down. And my old man, he got into building cars and stuff when he was younger, so he knew what was up and taught me a lot of stuff along the way. And I tore it all down and had the heads redone and put a cam in it. And I was I was the fastest porta potty in town, man.
Jack said he went to see Dyson in Chicago. 80% of the audience was women. Wow.
Oh yeah, surprised, because back in the day, that's certainly they didn't care for him. So
your cousin said, wasn't it blue? He said it.
Yeah, it was blue. Man, missed that car.
It's a long time ago.
Yeah, when I was a little kid, I grew up on Garfield.
How about the Garfield mugs that you'd get from like people collected?
Definitely the fat orange cat. I grew up, and Heathfield, the junkyard cat, Hetfield or Heathfield, and Heathcliff. There we go. And Fat Albert, or was he part of the Heathcliff guys? No. But yeah, I grew up on all those guys. So I need to show Garfield to Callie. I wonder if she'd get into that. I got into wrestling.
Jared said new Garfield is in the making.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
We need to.
See, they're doing that with a lot of things. Like everything just keeps repeating itself. And
hey. That's what's up, man. Fat Albert.
I'm trying to think what else recently I've seen they're bringing. I don't know. My memory stinks, but unless it's like way in the way back, then I can remember what color shoes I was wearing on a Tuesday in 1984.
Well, that was the year I was born.
But I can't remember anything I seen last week.
So I was big in wrestling, and my favorite wrestler was Sting.
Me too. Do you remember who I said my favorite wrestler was?
Yes, The Rock.
The Rock.
Yes, I know.
I remember
everything that he's ever done his entire life.
Yes. I love him. So I would watch it with my uncle and like the neighborhood friends, and in the 90s, and I developed a huge crush on him then and carried it into my adulthood. And so now our thing is like if he's my, what do you call it? My hall pass. If I ever get the chance, that's my hall pass.
Yeah, I think I got to change my hall pass because Brittany's getting a little crazy.
Yeah.
So I mean,
no, you can keep her.
No, I might change it to pink. So I don't know. We'll see. Oh man, tell me this just don't tug at your heart. A Walkman that you could just have a personal concert walking around with you. I didn't have a Sony Walkman. I think I had like a GPX. It was the cheap guy, but
I don't remember ever having that. I remember having a Discman.
Oh, one of those?
Yeah, and it would what was the button it would say like to not skip? Oh, hold, right?
No. It was anti-skip. Like a 5-second anti-skip.
And it never freaking worked. It always skipped.
That wasn't my favorite button. You know what my favorite button was? Just guess. What was my favorite button on the Discman?
The bass.
The bass boost.
Bass boost.
Yep, that's what.
I bet it gave you a lot of bass.
It gave you something. So, yeah, the Walkman, I remember when I was super young, maybe like around Callie's age, messing around with like a Walkman, but definitely the Discman was big. So, how cool is that, man? If you
and then I would listen to the Bone Thugs and Harmony and Metallica too.
Mm-hmm. The Black album is what I was listening to.
I was listening to Reload.
Yeah, the Black album was my favorite for sure.
And that, yeah. Good old days.
Oh, tell me this Pizza Hut didn't just with those red glasses, and I don't know what kind of drugs they put in that pizza, but that shit was good.
I had a mini disc that I was spoiled. What's a mini disc?
It's a different kind of disc. It wasn't as popular CD in that. I had a mini disc back in the day too, a long time ago. Tell me that Coke didn't hit different, man, in those red ripple glasses.
I seen just something here like in the last couple of days that there's one original Pizza Hut left somewhere that's like exactly how it was, but I can't remember where it was.
James, I agree, man. Ride the Lightning. That wasn't my favorite album, but I love that album. And we went to see Metallica 5 years ago, and we got tickets for next year to see him at Soldier Field in Chicago.
They don't come here very often.
Yeah, we're certainly big fans of Metallica.
Yeah, we love them.
Pizza Hut buffet. Yeah, dude, I'll go to the buffet right now, JR. Let's meet over there, homie. And Bucket personal pans. Oh man.
Oh yeah, Bucket. Oh yeah.
Man. Ah,
And that game, that little video game that was there.
dude, I could go for some. When I was looking up some of that stuff,
I feel like it was the pizza was much better quality than.
Did you know that in 1984, Burger King came out with a salad bar? We're both former Burger King employees, so.
And my oldest.
Yeah.
It's a family of Burger King workers.
Yeah, it's like a family heirloom that we can't get rid of.
Hopefully the other kids follow.
So for me growing up too, because there was a bowling alley right in our town, and I grew up in a very, very small town, so a bowling alley. And then when I got like 14, 15 years old, we used to go like cosmic bowling and stuff too. So bowling alley was certainly a lot of good
you've
memories.
told me a lot of stories about the bowling alley.
Yeah. So
those were his pimp days. He was hanging out in the bowling alley with his, what was it, a Trans Am? Or is that what you just?
No, I was a little younger when we did that.
Oh.
No, yeah. This was my absolute favorite movie, like in the 90s. I watched it. I'll go watch the whole movie right now. But that was certainly my most favorite movie growing up in the 90s.
Jared used to bowl like crazy.
Yeah, I love bowling. I was never super good at it, but I certainly liked it.
Really? I feel like you're good at everything that you try to do.
I mean, I was all right. I don't know. We can go bowling after this if we can find a place. We'll see if I still got it.
That's what I wanted to get is like a mall picture. I miss the mall, like a real legit old-fashioned
like going
mall.
out to the mall on a Friday night and it's just packed and you're like been planning all week, man, let's go hit the mall. I remember like, oh, we're gonna go to Sears next week, and like it was almost like a trip,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've told the kids too. I'm like, man, when I was your age, me and my friends would go meet up and walk.
And they're like losers.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, even like Christmas shopping, and now everything's done so much online. It ain't like you just go out and go to the mall and go Christmas shopping and stuff anymore. So it's certainly
some stuff needs to go back to the way it was.
Yeah.
Although Amazon is very convenient. I just ordered a pair of glasses yesterday and they're here today. So I mean,
Kmart. I remember a lot of Kmart growing up.
Yeah. Oh no, that was the Venture. We always joke about the Venture food court. We both dug that. Venture.
That was actually connected to our mall.
Yeah.
The Venture was. Oh man. Speaking of David Hasselhoff. And that's why I watched the show. I thought David was a cool guy. Who's that chick on the right? Why would anybody watch the show because of her? Who's that? Yeah. Who's that?
I don't know. You tell me.
I had no idea. Pervert. Oh. But
she's got big hair too.
Oh Jesus! Yeah, wow, that's the first thing I noticed. So, and this was the most memorable thing from that time period for me. If you don't remember that logging on American Online, oh yeah, and then you could go see who's on Messenger. Hey man, you gonna be at the bowling alley tonight? You gonna be at the mall this weekend? And that was like your first instant messenger type deal. And then there's the last picture that I had to share. So.
Yeah, that thing was like so annoying. If you tried to down LimeWire, right?
Oh, so you were stealing music.
Yeah, and it'd take like 4 hours to get a
Talk
song.
about some self-incrimination.
To burn a CD with that AOL garbage. You get mad at it or would say it's corrupt or...
So we could literally go on all night with memories from the 80s and 90s. That we just kind of randomly picked the stuff that reminded us of the 80s and 90s. So that was kind of fun. That man, you remember getting those AOL discs? You can get like 1,000 free hours of the internet for a month or something.
Yeah, but it never freaking worked any dang way.
Yeah, and the internet was slow as shit too. Like 56K, like you're trying to like download a picture or something and it would take until tomorrow. Download a song and it would like take 12 minutes. So
yeah,
that's awesome. So you want to get caught up on the comments? We are over an hour. I hate to tie up everybody's evening.
Jared, this has been a lot of fun. Yes,
hey,
sir.
Jared, brother, thanks for hanging out, man. Thanks for everybody hanging out. There's 192 comments on mine.
2 hours to download a song. Yeah.
Yeah, and forget downloading a video or a movie or anything. You ain't doing none of that.
Yeah, that was more frustration to me than it was worth.
Earthlink this, yeah, come in the mail. Yeah, James, dude, that was how the AOL stuff
Ooh.
was. You could buy a PC computer magazine, and then on the front you'd get like a free disc for 60 free hours of AOL.
Do you remember another thing that you and I joke about? I mean, we have fairly often is the Columbia House and the
Hey, you guys go pay for your Columbia House
Yeah.
CDs. We know what you did. You those 12 CDs for 99¢.
no for 1 penny.
Yeah, but yeah,
Yeah.
we know a lot.
That was another thing. The same group of friends that we did the hotline. Or
That's funny. We should have shared that. I can't believe we don't.
I
We did talk
know
about
the
that shit
party
all the time.
line with the same friends we did. What was the other one? It was Columbia House, and there was another one.
I remember Columbia
I
House.
don't know, but we were all filling out all those too. Like we were.
That's probably how I got my Bone Thugs and Harmony CD.
Could be.
I'm gonna have to call them tomorrow. I want to make a payment. I gotta owe them money. That's awesome.
Right.
Super fun stream there. Hey, if you guys
fun
are
chat tonight.
Yeah, if you guys
Thanks,
are
Mikey, for joining us.
If you guys are enjoying the content, please like, subscribe. We certainly appreciate it. Shoot us an email to get it entered into the race to 1,000 subscribers. Join our Facebook group. Seriously, man, we got like the best community ever. So we get messages every day from people that are just supporting us, and I
just was thinking, I'm like, man, that friend's mom, like we're getting cassettes at the mail, we're getting like huge phone bills. Like, man, she had to hate us.
Maybe you should give her a call and just Venmo her $100 now for all the ruckus that you caused. So guys, this Friday night, 9 p.m., me and Ryan Charpentier will be on Friday Night AV. Me and him will be talking about a lot of stuff about M-Wave. He's actually going through a humongous renovation on his home theater, which is just blowing my mind. And want to give a shout out to see that's why we do this live. I'd like to give a shit out. See, my mind was on work. Mm-hmm. So shout out. I don't know if I mentioned last week, but I went to Rich Tanner's house. He had a home theater get together. Thanks for having me over, man. Appreciate it. You got a beautiful home, cool system. I would have shouted you out last Friday night, but unfortunately I was sick. So yeah, catch up with me and Ryan this week, Friday night. We'll be on for an hour and a half talking about cool stuff going on at M-Wave, Ryan's house. And yeah, shit up, man. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff because as soon as I get off here, I got to check emails for work because I got to get some bills sent out. So, all right, guys, you guys hung out with us for like an hour and 8 minutes. We certainly appreciate your time, the laughs, and
thank you.
We do this live, and that works good in two ways. Is we got to be lazy and we don't have to edit everything, but then that would kind of take away from being able to interact with you guys live. But we do make mistakes, and that's fine. That's life.
It's totally fine.
Everything's fine. Everything should be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So unfortunately, you will not see Kat's beautiful face until the week after Thanksgiving because, like I said, next Wednesday night you will not see us. But I will be live this Friday night. She'll be on the comments, and next Friday night she'll be on the comments. Next Friday night is Wayne Pamposa from the Philippines. We're going to be talking about complete home theater builds, and he's done some of the most beautiful ones. So, all right, everybody.
See you later, Jared.
Yeah, Jared.
Oh, and last week, if you guys were on with us, he was sick, and I said, if you get me sick, I'm going to murder you. And yeah, I kind of got it. So if you don't see Scott Friday.
Yeah, but you can't say murder on here.
I said, what
if I come up missing, dude? Then you're
going to said that. He goes, yeah, because if I come missing, they're coming right after you.
Yeah. So, all right, guys. Awesome, man. We
thanks for joining us.
No doubt. We appreciate all the love and support, guys. So have a great night. See you guys Friday night, and enjoy the holidays. And cool, man. I'm glad that I was able to talk and get on here, and I certainly missed hanging out with everybody last week. So peace out, everybody, and we'll see you guys soon.
Bye.